Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Southern Lightwork. Welcome if it's your first time. I'm laughing because I just turned on this chill hip-hop, jazz, lo-fi to play in the background for this reading, and the the animation is of some cats cleaning the house. It's hilarious. I wasn't expecting that, especially for this type of music. So this is gonna be a love reading. I just did one that was more general, but this one is going to be for the lovers out there. For the lover in you. If you're old enough, you know that song by Shalimar. This is for the lover in you, baby. Yes, it is. A lot of us have a little lover inside of us that, you know, been scared back into their shells, but we want them to come back out. Because love is beautiful. At least it should be. So, I got a few decks out here. I want to, I don't know how this is going to go. So, I'm hoping it is not going to be, we're not going to tap into any karmic crap today. I just want to kind of, okay, see, already stabbed in the back. I said, we don't want any karmic anything today. So let me hit my little hand pan. Maybe calling some aliens with that. I don't know. It might be nice. So let me see what our ancestors want us to know today. We are protected. We are protected by a dancing flame of protection that keeps the bad energy out and the good energy in. We cannot be touched. We cannot be seen by anything even trying to harm us. Make us invisible to the negative energies. Spirit, archangels, my spirit guides, the ancestors here with me right now, myself as my own ancestor, thank you for this opportunity. Please help me to be a clear channel for this message. So it is. So from the Love Oracle cards, let's first get, speaking of fire, the Phoenix. This cracks me up as it's spelled. I don't know how that typo happened. The new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Okay, heavy on the changed mind. Somebody's mind has been changed about collective. Okay, so maybe we're going to see what tapping into this person's energy. Person on your mind. I'm going to take this, a few cards flipped over, but I'm going to take the one that came on top. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. For some of you, it's both. Toxic relationship and an addiction. I don't care if it's addicted to eating laundry powder or detergent or alcohol. Like, somebody is getting over a fixation, a chemical dependence, and a behavioral. Why am I hearing that? A behavioral fixation. Music seems like it gets louder when I start talking. I don't know if it's just me or not, but oh shoot. All right, sorry about that. I just had a phone call, random phone call from somebody who butt dialed me. So that's significant in a reading. Somebody might butt dial you. You're not ready to talk. They might want to talk about passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So that's how somebody feels about you and you feel about them, apparently. So if you've been wondering if the person on your mind feels the same, they do. What else? Okay, we get two more. Stabbed in the back and soulmates. This just, okay. I put it back in the deck and it came out again. So somebody's been stabbed in the back. Heartache, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Wow, shocking attack? Sorry for whoever that is for. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership agreement, and soul contract. Yeah. So, if we are talking about twin flames, which is what that indicates, then since you mirror energies, twin souls, twin flames mirror each other in more than just energy and just like kind of like life experiences. They're not going to be exactly the same, but you're going to have like kind of the same obstacles to overcome. Very similar anyway. So you've both undergone some type of betrayal, and this is not just the regular old like my neighbor stole my trash bin. This is like a family member doing something to steal from you, or a very good friend, a long time friend, like trying to sleep with your spouse, like something really, really deeply troubling and painful is what kind of backstabbing we're talking about. Somebody lied about a pregnancy, you know, like this is the kind of betrayal that there's no coming back from, basically. This is not easily forgiven. This is not a, I forgive you and you're still in my life. This is a cut you off kind of energy. Literally with the knife. So I'll take this knife out of my back and cut you off with it. Cut this cord with it. Kind of energy. So they're healing. They're healing from this because of this. But it's almost as if your passion, the passion that you share, is healing both of you. That's kind of nice. Bottom of the deck is karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. That's for you, collective. Yeah, they're letting go of some karmic relationship. Let me make some more room. Move my pharaoh so I can put this deck right here. So I got a love oracle here. This is a nondescript love oracle. Let's see what else comes out of this. I'm seeing 432 on the clock. That's another thing. Certain numbers might be showing up for you. A lot of numbers in succession, like the consecutive numbers on the clock in either direction. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. All of those 12, 34. Maybe seeing those, and also in the opposite direction. 654, 654, 543. No lie, I was watching a movie on YouTube, I'm sorry, Netflix the other day, and I paused it, and it was at exactly like 54 minutes and 3 seconds that I had watched, and 54 minutes and 3 seconds left to watch. It was the craziest thing. I've never done that before. But it stopped at the exact midpoint of that movie. It was wild. But it was also 543, you know, so I'm also saying 246 a lot. So to me, that sounds like double time. Like something is coming in doubles, and like double time, like I just said. Rapid speed, warp speed. Something is moving in your direction, in your favor. And since we're talking about love, somebody is, as we say in the South, hightailing it to you. So let's see what else is going on in this love situation. What else? Influences, attachments, third parties, and peers. So funny, this, if you can see these little, they're birds, and it's, the picture depicts like this person's head being full of birds, which is, in a few different people's interpretations, it's like representative of gossip. There's a lot of gossip going on by third parties, by attachments, by people's peers. So this person has been influenced by gossip. And I also, I might link it in the community tab, but I was leaving my nephew's graduation on Monday and looked up, and there were like maybe about 10 vultures just sitting on the edge of the roof of the building, and it looked like they were fighting over some type of carcass. You know, they're carrion birds. They eat dead things. They clean up decaying matter. That's what they do. and they were fighting over it. So I noticed 10. Then I look up and there were like literally this many. There were probably about 50 vultures just flying around. And they're big, big birds. Like they're not, you can't miss them. And there were dozens of them just circling around like this, flying like they were, I joked with my family that they're like in a turf war or something. Like maybe these are, I'm sorry, I don't mean to trigger anybody, but like Crips and Bloods. Like it felt like they were fighting over that territory. But it also feels like gossip, the same energy. But somebody is either recognizing it or getting rid of it. As a phoenix, you leave that shit behind. What else? Especially if they're in love. That stuff seems second chance. It seems less influential. It seems less important to listen to gossip or to even tolerate gossip. And maybe there's some gossip about your connection. Second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. Look at all these windows. All these windows of opportunity. There's plants here. There's a, what is this shape? It's like a rotunda shape, I guess. It's round. Something's coming back around. Some opportunity is coming back around that there may have been before, but now it's making a comeback. And if they're coming back with a healed heart, this is what they see now. Maybe they only saw one opportunity in the past, but they're seeing all of this now. It's bright, it's illuminated. What else? Ooh, okay. Came out right away. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. They see you this way. They see you as beautiful as this little butterfly. They have passion for you. These look like two hearts, do they not? Those shapes are very similar. The side of the butterfly wings. It's a cute little guy. Stab in the back. Releasing. Like I said, I'm taking this knife out of my back and I'm going to cut you off with it. Letting go, moving on, walking away. And what is this in this? It's like a reflection or a something through a window that has some condensation on it. And how do you get condensation? When something on the outside, the external environment is warmer than the internal environment. So if you get in your car and you turn on the AC, then your windows fog up. If you have a glass, somebody's gone cold. Their heart is cold towards this person. I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. It's hot on the outside. Somebody may be trying to seduce somebody after stabbing them in the back. Are you kidding me? Or even the hot is just like the tension. Like there's so much tension. It's like a fiery furnace. There's just so much tension. But they're cold on the inside. Can't even see through this window. What else? What else is this person feeling right now? Or going through karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. So there is a waxing crescent moon on there. I believe it's waxing on this side. And the stars. This person is dealing with their karma so that they can be with their soulmate. That is part of the journey, is that you have to deal with your karma. Everybody has to deal with theirs. You've probably dealt with yours or currently dealing with yours, and they're dealing with theirs. And for karmic relationship to be on the bottom of the deck, that's part of their karma, is letting that go so they can come towards you. And being in that relationship was their karma, possibly. You know, there was something they needed to work out in this lifetime that they chose to go through. But they're working it out. That card to come, wow, family, fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. So this could be something that you don't see coming for you, or this could be something that they're not talking to you about. If you're in communication with this person, something that you don't know. Maybe something they don't know. It may be something they don't know. Holy crap. Okay, well, now let's see what tarot has to say about all this. I'm using the Red Fairy Tarot. Let's see. I'm going to ask some specific questions on this one. So what is a collective's person? Let me see how I want to ask this. How is the collective's person rising from the ashes of these negative influences? What are they doing to rise from the ashes? The Chariot. Did I say hightailing it? They're hightailing it out of there. They are on this chariot. They are leaving as fast as their little feet can carry them. Our big feet. Take it as resonates. They may be on a stagecoach. They may be on a horse. They may be in a sports car. They may be on a bus or a train or a plane. I don't know, but they are leaving it behind. And look at this. This card, there's a castle in the background. They're leaving something substantial. They're leaving something that is tied to their wealth, their worth, their prosperity. I mean, this, and the storm. They're leaving the storm behind, even if the castle is there. It's like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta leave it. Because they want this love, what this healing heart and second chance. What opportunities are they seeing now? What opportunities? Queen of Wands. They are so attracted to you. They're seeing your ambition, your confidence, your sexual, what am I trying to say? It's not just about appearance. This is, I mean, this queen is conventionally pretty, right? But it's about more than that. Look out, that intense stare. Maybe something about the way you look at them, the way they look at you. But they want the second chance with the Queen of Wands. That's how they see you. It's not just beauty. It's a beautiful queen. It's not a page. It's not a knight. This is a queen. So that means you're emotionally balanced. You have had some success. And maybe they couldn't see that before. Like whatever's illuminated, coming back around, they see something different that they did not see before. Maybe they missed the crown. Maybe they only saw your beauty and they couldn't actually see your crown. So this time around, they see the entire picture. What about this passion and beauty? What are they feeling about this passion and beauty? Knight of Pentacles. That they want to move towards stability. They want to, whatever they left. Maybe they left as an emperor or a king and they're now in knight energy, but it's movement. Slow movement. But I like to say when I see the Knight of Pentacles, sorry. The Knight of Pentacles is movement, but it's slow movement. It's strategic, calculated movement. It's not just willy-nilly like the Knight of Swords. This is like, I don't even know where I'm going. I don't even know how I'm going to get there, when I'm going. It's just, this one plans. This is Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This one does not misstep. Right? They're not galloping. They are moving slowly. They are walking, sauntering towards you because they know they got it in the bag. Whatever it is, they're sure. What about stabbing the back and releasing? What is it that they're releasing? Ooh, Seven of Swords. Betrayal. Betrayal begets betrayal. They're walking away from this deception, from this betrayal. This person is, I mean, this one looks like a beggar, right? On this particular card, it's not like the traditional tarot because I don't see any swords, but Yeah, they're releasing this energy that, like, they may have felt like they were in a castle. They may have built a literal castle with whoever they were with. But this is how they felt. This does not look like the king of the castle, does it? This looks like a servant. It looks like somebody who's beneath this, the servant's servant. This is not the king. But this is how they felt. So I'm glad they're getting out of that. What karma did they have to deal with to come back to their soulmate? Six of Swords. Leaving for calmer waters, and the swords being about mental clarity. Like, they had to leave a mindset behind. They had to stop thinking about things in a certain way. I'm hearing they had to change their entire set of beliefs. Maybe even how they leave. You know, like, if they didn't plan to leave on a boat, they're leaving on a boat. Maybe they plan to leave on a plane, and they have to ride a bike. You know, it's not what they expected. But they've changed their beliefs. Their karma was changing their thought patterns, their entire belief system about love, about soulmates even. And the bottom of this deck is the Two of Swords. Making a head over heart decision. So this may be about leaving this. Wow. I've said this before, like when the cards come out and it's like, if somebody is leaving someone, and not leaving somebody for the collective, but just like leaving for their own benefit, you don't want that to be an easy decision. Like, if somebody can so easily just walk away from a partner, a family, thank goodness they're getting away from a karmic relationship that may have been full of resentment and turmoil, but like, for the person that's coming towards you, you want them to be emotionally intelligent. You want them to have some empathy. At least I hope so. Right? Like, why would you want somebody to come to you in an energy where they're just like on the rebound, or they are just leaving to spite somebody or to get back at somebody? And like, would you want that person to come to you? If you're completely honest, probably not. Like, you have to cool off a little bit first, or like go get some more healing before you come towards me. But like, don't bring that energy. We don't want that energy if it's not healed, because otherwise you're not dealing with your karma. You're actually racking up more karma by doing that in the wrong energy, if that makes sense. So you get another set of tarot, because I like to clarify. And then I'm going to get some cards from the Places Oracle. I like to pull those to see some places that might be significant to the connection. It may mean something to you. They may mean absolutely nothing to me, which, you know, in mediumship, which I'm getting into, and psychic readings and psychic downloads, it's like a lot of times you may get a message that makes absolutely no sense to you, but to the person it's for, it will make sense. So that's how we're going to handle those. I got the Light Seers Tarot. Let's see what for this Chariot energy. Tell us more about this Chariot energy. What is that leading them to? Okay. Flipped over to the side, but the Four of Pentacles. They're going to be guarding their heart. And I love how these cards usually show the person holding the pentacles close to their chest, but they're also holding stuff, they're holding close to their heart. They're holding their stability in a kind of a sacred way, like, I'm not letting anything disrupt this again. I'm not letting anything or anybody disrupt my peace, my security. Because I might only have Four Pentacles, but they mine, damn it. And I'm gonna guard them, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm safe from all of these other people in the background, from these influences. I'm far away from the city. It's really hermit-like too. As far as I get away from this castle, I'm going to hold it close to me. What about this Queen of Wands? What do they... What's the healing heart and the second chance going to do with the Queen of... What are they going to be led to do with this Queen of Wands? With the Queen of Wands that they see in the collective. Oh, okay, that's a lot of cards. It's 3. I will take them. Since they hit the table. Knight of Cups. They got some a romantic gesture, possibly, coming. Queen of Pentacles. That's how they also see you. That's a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles, of course. Nine of Wands. They're tired of being beat up. They are a wounded warrior. They're tired of being beat up. They don't... This looks like... Could be the same person. We don't all look alike. I know that. But it's a drawing. This looks like the Queen of Pentacles before the glow up. And they could see you this way. They could see you as somebody who's been through a lot. You know, in most... The traditional Nine of Wands, this person looks all beat up and downtrodden. They got a bandage around their head. And this one, she's like, she's holding a staff that's, is it burning? Yeah, it's lit at the top. It's lit. She's holding the biggest staff here. It's still on fire. She's still got a flame. And with that flame is going to turn into a pentacle. That's how they see you. That your strength is... makes you regal. And they want to offer you something. Okay. They're going to use that opportunity wisely. I can see. Knight of Pentacles. Why are they moving so slow? Oh, strength. Because they're building up the strength to tell you how beautiful they think you are, to tell you how passionate they are towards you. And I love how this deck shows the feminine with half of a lioness, or half of a, looks like a lion with a mane, half of a lion's face, and then the animal here is a lamb. So it's like she's not just taming the lion, she's become the lion. Right? Oh, Mary had a little lamb. Hi. I'm sorry. Stop being goofy. My candle is going crazy. Do you see this flame? It's out of control. And there's nothing blowing on it. It's just, it's getting down to the bottom. So I guess it's kind of burning dirty. I need to turn my filter on. Something about that. A dirty flame. Ooh, I just heard somebody was a dirty twin flame. Or a false twin flame. So I got 2 flames in here. I don't know if y'all can see if it shows up on the camera, but there's 2. Yeah, it does. There's 2 flames in there. But it's dirty. Okay. 7 of Swords. Are they healing from the 7 of Swords? From this betrayal? How are they healing from that? How is a collector's person healing from the 7 of Swords? Ooh. Celebrating. They are celebrating getting away from that mess. And it kind of fell sideways. So it's like they're celebrating and moving forward. You know, it's like they know they dodged a bullet. They know they dodged an undoing. Can I use that word? I don't know when I've ever used that word. An undoing. They're celebrating getting past something that would have done them in. Damn. And a partner almost did them in. That had to hurt. It had to hurt. And the Six of Swords. What belief are they leaving behind? What belief are they changing or leaving behind? Temperance. And Temperance is Sagittarius energy. We got Leo energy. A lot of fiery stuff. But also some earth, some of everything. They're dealing with all of their emotions. They're handling all of the full gamut of emotions. And with Temperance, it's balanced. We've got the sun and the moon. And Sagittarius is, isn't that in the astrological representation of Sagittarius, it's a half man, half horse. So they're balancing everything. So whatever their beliefs were before, they were pretty rigid. They were very rigid. I'm here, my way or the highway. Even in relationships. So maybe their karma was to deal with somebody that would make them, that would challenge their rigidity. That was their karma, to balance their rigidity. But they've done it. Passed with flying colors. And this person has on work boots. Like they're still, they haven't taken the boots off yet. They're still in the workforce. They're still willing to work for what's next. Bottom of the deck is the World. Talk about closing cycles, closing chapters, closing cycles, closing eras. Like, this is an end of an era for this person to come towards you. There's something about, it's not little. They're not just making a small change. This is a drastic, lifelong change. So whoever you are, they had to give up something, but they gave it up willingly. They're giving it up willingly because they know what's behind them, what they overcame. So let's get some place oracle cards to see what places may be significant in the past, or past, present, or future for this connection. It may mean something for you. I'm not gonna guess. I'm not gonna guess what they mean to you. You know. So I want you to see the cards. What places, Spirit? I'll ask for 3. What places are significant for this connection, Spirit? Oh, okay, I got 2 at once. Cinema and a bathroom. So you might watch movies in the bathroom? I don't know. Silver screen, theater, movie night, film festival. Oh. That's hit home right there. Cinema. Also bathroom, pristine. I hate when they print this on top of the same color. You can't see it. Pristine, cleanliness. Yeah, water and renewal. So something could be significant about not necessarily just the bathroom, but bathing. Bathing too. So that's 2. So keep this reading in mind. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, the cards are falling all over the place and getting messed up. I'm not gonna let my OCD ruin this. All right, and then one more, please. Where else might be significant for the collective and this person? Okay. Ooh, laboratory. Scientific research, experiments and analysis, innovation and invention. So this could be something that you or your person does, or something you will do together. Something they're working on now. I'm hearing lab results. Uh-oh. So lab results may have something to do with coming towards you, or may hinge on some lab results. Hopefully they're not bringing you anything dirty or I heard establishing paternity or maternity. I'm gonna leave that as it is. Bottom of the deck, mountain, nature's grandeur, elevation, and perspective. Yes, so you might go to the mountains. I don't know. You might like the mountains. You both like them. Maybe where you spend some time looking at the stars. So this is lovely. This is forward movement. This is something to be hopeful for. So, do we need to get some charms? Because I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Okay, so the places that are significant, and now this will be some indications for you to know if this is your reading. Let's see what we get. I get 5, and 5 only. I usually get in here and then I want to keep going. I've never pulled that before. This is a cat. I guess it is. Since I got cats on my screen. Cats can be significant. You may have a cat, a cat lounging near you right now like this. Kind of laying out. Chilling. The person could like cats. Maybe want a cat. Seahorse. This is balanced masculine is how I see these. That is a funny looking seahorse. I mean, they are funny looking, period, but it's an interesting interesting shape for this charm. So yeah, I'm seeing that as a balanced, emotionally balanced masculine, one who believes in give and take, equal give and take. That is. Okay. Oh, got the letter T. Could be significant. First, middle, or last initial. I'm not getting any. I don't want this to be too long, so I'm not going to say any names, but just yeah, could be yours or theirs. An elephant. Pull elephants a lot. Obstacles are being overcome, and there may be more. You know, it's just reminder of your ability to get over obstacles. So that could be significant. You may be currently overcoming something coming up that you know you're going to have to really put some time and effort into fixing and getting through. Zodiac sign, Pisces. That could be significant for you or your person. Something could have happened in Pisces season. We just got through it. February, March. Could be one of your birthdays. So that's what I have. I think this is hopeful. I think that, like I said, you want the person to come to you healed as possible. You know, like it's a myth that we're all going to be healed when we find our person, when they find us, because we're not fully healed at all in this lifetime before we leave here. Like, it's just not possible. But it's the effort towards healing that matters, and how much of your healing helps you to have the abundant life, the life full of love and respect and good things come to you. Right. Okay. So that is it. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. It's from my imagination to yours.